Right, Simon. So, obviously, been on program for coming up to what, 9 months now. It's been a while.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to run you through some questions that I want to ask you because you obviously done extremely well and improved your body composition, and obviously now fitness is a hobby. So, before you joined, what were the problems prior to joining Train Sharp that you were sort of having?
I mean, look, generally it was multiple problems. One was overall being overweight.
Mm.
So carrying a lot of additional weight, which was of course a self-fulfilling prophecy and causing other problems.
Yeah.
So that was my primary objective was to drop weight. What it actually led on to, though, I keep track of a lot of the statistics behind the training, and it's actually massively helped reduce my heart age, which is one of the key targets that I was looking for. So over the first, I think it was 4 or 5 months, we've managed to drop heart age by 4 to 5 years.
Oh,
So to me, that was a fantastic achievement. So I can now run more, I can walk more, I hang out with the kids more, a lot more time to actually spend committed to the children, running around having fun rather than watching them do the same. So I think the problem was just didn't have the energy to keep up with everybody. Now I'm there fully enjoying life with the children.
yeah. So before you was obviously a little bit sluggish and maybe not so
Yeah.
present and things like that.
Yeah, a little overweight, a little sluggish.
Mm.
You know, I was the first one to sit down. Now it's me rallying everybody up and
Perfect.
yeah, getting out there and as well encouraging them to get into sports. I think
Perfect.
before, because I wasn't hugely into sports in my middle age. I was when I was young. I I've stopped encouraging and I guess providing that role model for the children to actually get into sports. So that's come back now, and we do a lot of activities together.
Amazing, mate. Amazing. Um, Secondly, what made you join our program specifically rather than joining somebody else's? There's a lot out there, right?
There are, I think, well, it was a referral in the first instance, which is
Oh,
always a really good, I guess, suggestion to follow because somebody else has been through the program, seen the benefits. You weren't an unknown, demonstrable benefits to other people. So thereafter, it's I think the combination within your program of the recommendations on food, recommendations on diet, recommendations on lifestyle, the blood test, the blood work, I think
yeah.
that just validated everything that I was promised as such. And again, yeah, I kept with it for quite a while now and seen improvements through that, delivering on your promise.
Yeah. No, yeah, the blood work, right? It's because you can't see that in the mirror, right? When you have your bloods done, you can't see
You
what's
can't.
going on. You can look at yourself and yeah, look all right, but you can't see if it's not data driven. That's why we pretty much do the blood work, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so how what results have you got currently, and how has that changed your life?
How's it changed my life? So I guess the main, physical change is over 20 kilos lost.
Yeah.
So there's obviously there's the direct aesthetics, which is always great. But the other main gains for me has been I've lost a lot of weight in the past, to be quite frank. I've lost similar weight, but put it straight back on.
Mm.
And what you've taught me and what the program's taught me is that muscle is a machine to burn fuel. If you
Yeah.
don't have any muscle, as soon as you stop dieting, as soon as you stop one of these fad diets, you just put it straight back on. And I've been living testament to that twice. So now I've lost a similar amount, a little bit more than I've lost in the past, but I've kept it off. And it's to a point now where my major focus, and we were just talking about it now, my major focus is not weight loss per se, it's building muscle to have an overall efficient engine that I don't have to focus on weight all the time. I don't have to focus on diets constantly. I've got a good solid engine with the muscles that
Yeah.
I've built that actually allows me, ironically, to eat more of what I enjoy eating. and
Correct.
it's given me the education and the knowledge to focus on the macro distribution that promotes that muscle building along with the weight training.
Absolutely, you nailed it better than I could explain them. To be honest, you've been studying, haven't you?
I have prepped, yeah. No, you surprised me. I didn't know anything about answering questions.
No, that was spot on, really. Like you said, muscle is the organ to longevity, right? And it's
Yeah,
metabolism, boosts your testosterone, and it burns
that's it.
rest. So,
Yeah,
and that's what you wasn't doing before, right? You're just losing weight, not strength.
was, yeah.
Come on, come off. Yeah, that's what normally happens.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds a bit of a flippant thing to say, but I found losing weight relatively easy.
Yeah,
Keeping it off was impossible, and I could not understand why.
yeah,
And now I had no engine to burn the calories that I was putting into my body afterwards. And you can't stay on a fad diet forever. You can't. It destroys your life. It
yeah,
ruins happiness. And again, along with the program, I'm sleeping a lot better, and obviously learn the value of a good night's sleep and how that actually helps muscle building and helps well-being. And it's a full package. It's a full system solution, for want of a better expression.
yeah, absolutely. Where do you think you'd be if you didn't join our program right now?
Where would I be? I think honestly, it's helped not only in in my personal life, it's also helped in professional life. It's helped with confidence. It's helped in relationships. It's in terms of me and my daughter go to the gym together, for example,
Oh, do
and
you?
that's really, yeah, it's really helped us build a much stronger relationship. We're having something in common, and her being able to bench press more than I can. So yeah, there's a bit of competition there. Joking,
Yeah.
but she can't. If she has got bigger legs than me, she can definitely squat more than I can. But yeah, it's generally the confidence levels are a lot higher. Where would I be? Probably still on the couch. I'd probably be able to answer a lot more questions about movies than I probably can about health. But
Yeah.
a lot more, I'm a lot more educated in terms of the science behind it. I've always been a numbers person. I'm
Yeah.
quite analytical in my work, so you'll see from the conversations we've had, I tend to get right into the data. So
Yeah.
I've got the I won't mention the product, but got the health ring, got the health watch, and fascinated to see how the things that you teach actually come to fruition in real life and in real data and tangible benefits.
Yeah.
So in theory, like I said, 4 or 5 years younger in my overall heart age.
That's
And
brilliant.
if that's 5 years extra life, I mean, there's no price for that.
Yeah, there's not. Well, let's make it 10 in another year's time.
Happy days. Happy
Yeah.
days.
Lastly, if there was anyone watching this video on the fence about joining
On the
our
fence.
program,
Hmm.
what would you
Yeah.
say to them?
I would say on the fence about doing. I think look deep inside and try and answer your own question why you're on the fence. I mean, of hearing, I think a little bit about what I've talked about today, and a lot watch Rob's videos and see what is promised. It is tangible. It is realistic. It is demonstrable and achievable. So just ask yourself the question: why are you on the fence? What is stopping you do it? And then have a chat with Rob and see if you can overcome that together. Because there's many different reasons. Isn't there? There's personal, there's financial, there's time. I think financial, you can't put a price on good health. If you haven't got good health, then it's a life on the couch. It's a life not enjoying what's out there in the world. So that's your own decision. But in terms of the health benefits, the program works. So give it a try. I'm sure Rob will come up with a trial period. And yeah, what have you got to lose?
No, no, I really appreciate your kind words, Simon. And let's head towards Christmas and get down to that 15%,
The,
12%, and 90
the
kilos.
big Q4 push. That's right. See you soon.
Really appreciate it, buddy.